morning, everybody. I'm in Skardu right now, and today we're gonna go to Shiger. We have made it to Shiger Fort residence. So I've purchased 3 tickets. I have left Shiger Fort and we are on our way to 𝙤𝙤𝙧𝙚 Agriculture Park. Right now I'm entering 𝙤𝙤𝙧𝙚. Moving on, I'm gonna go to Chuthran Valley, which is about an hour drive from here. And I've heard it's a beautiful place, so let's move. Stay with me and see what we find over there. Currently, I'm passing through a small village called 𝙤𝙧𝙚. There is a mountain which is called 𝙤𝙧𝙚𝙚. It's only 6,000 meters high, and it is a very easy trekking mountain compared to other mountains. This is considered very easy. This is off-road from here now. So this is now going to be off-road. They're building a road. I can see them laying down the foundation, base, rocks. I guess they use rocks here. I've turned this camera on because I think once I get to the top, I'm gonna get a really good view. Worth showing you guys. Look at this view, look at this view. These are school kids. It's nice to see the kids even in such remote areas go to school. Kids need to go to school. Okay, this is pretty bumpy, but I'm having fun. Probably my back is gonna be sore. You won't be able to tell because of the horizon lock on this GoPro, but I'm moving around a lot. This is what this baby was designed to do. Rock crawling. Alright, so we got a little bit of problem going on here. The brake on the third axle, I guess, had started to stick, and it has eaten the brake pad from the inside. So now what I gotta do is manually turn the third axle brake off so it's not applying. This way at least I can save that rotor, otherwise that rotor is going to be gone. So I gotta get underneath this Jeep and try to turn the brake off. What I've done is I've turned the brakes off on the third axle. And I'm gonna wait till I get to the city to get new brake pads. I have the brake pads, but I gotta get some tools and stuff and then change the brake pads on the third axle. I turn it off manually to prevent the brake pad from eating into the rotor. I don't have a rotor, so at least that will stop it for now. Fingers crossed, and we can continue. So let's see, let's go. Let me wash my hands.
इसको उठा कर इधर बांधना पड़ेगा, फिर इस तरह से चलेगा। अभी आप बांध सकते हैं जी।
So, as you can tell, I'm missing one tire. What I thought was brake that was taking, but actually that sound was the axle that apparently with my 1 year of off-road, extreme off-roading, that axle finally gave up. Like I said, you know, this was my trial project. I didn't build it to begin with to do extreme off-roading, but I said, well, I'm sure it will take it. I should have put a stronger axle in the back, but anyway, you live, you learn, you know, from your mistakes. Nothing is lost yet. So what I've done is I've sent the tire back to the city, and now I'm going to, I've tied this axle up with some straps to kind of balance both equally on both sides, so the other tire is not dragging now at a wrong angle. I'm going to see what I have to do. Maybe I have to take the other tire off too and take it to the city and get it repaired, but right now I'm not sure. But let's just go and see how this thing unfolds, and this will be a learning experience for me and you both. All right.
यहाँ से 1.5 फुट नुकसान
Looks like I found myself some really good adventure today. So the update is that on that rear tire, third axle, I started to have some problem. I did abuse this Jeep the other day when I went to Chunda, and I think I'll share that picture with you when I went and really pushed that tire in. The axle kind of messed up and started to make sound. I thought it was brake, but it was the axle. And finally we decided to take both back wheels off, take all the luggage off of it, take the spare tire off, and I'm going to take it to Skardu. We have rented this van that's going to help us carry people and the stuff that we had in the Jeep with us. So this way I can reduce the load and make it to Skardu on 4 tires, back to 4 tires again. That's how the Jeep was, and hopefully by tomorrow we'll get it fixed. Once I get it fixed, I'll keep you guys posted and I'll let you know along the way for the mechanical work and the update on that, and how people in Pakistan, and especially in this part where there's not a whole lot of things to work with, they still get the job done. All right, thank you. So right now, this is the shop behind me that I'm getting work on. Unfortunately, they have what you might say load shedding, where they turn the electricity off in certain areas for a while and then turn it back on just to manage the load. So I'm going to go and request the electricity office to turn the lights back on for this guy to work on his machine so I can get back on the road. This is my new ride, a motorbike for right now, and this is the transportation I'm going to use to go to the electricity office. I'm back at the shop. I went to the electricity office and requested them, and they were kind enough to turn the electricity back on. You can see it from this bulb. So the guy has started his work. Hopefully in about 30 minutes to an hour we'll be done, and then they're gonna put the axle back on and we'll be good to go. So let's just go inside and look at the work in progress. This was part of axle that broke from this side right here, and that's the other part in there right now. So this guy is gonna join this together and do electric weld to it, and he said it will be better than the original when the axle came in. These are the people that don't have much, I will say this again, but they are very and highly talented, and they can get every kind of job done, at least to get you going on the road. This is the 2 pieces that he's putting back together, and this takes very precise calculation, measurements, angle adjustments, and everything. This guy is highly talented. So this is the part where he's gonna weld those both pieces together. And we have bought special kind of welding rods for him. What precision it requires here is that it has to be perfectly aligned. Otherwise the wheel might, if it's not aligned, the wheel could be back on this way, and it can impact the camber or caster of the wheel. This way, not only the Jeep will drive funny, but then the tire will start to wear off unevenly, hence causing more problem. Today's been a long day. I'm mentally tired, not physically tired. Finally, the axle is welded back. Now we are putting back together the axle that they had, the whole axle that they had dropped to weld it. And these are the final stages. After this, we're gonna go out and try it. And hopefully everything will be fine. Okay, make sure we put the right tire on the right side. Turn it around, let me see. Good news, the Jeep is back on its 6 wheels. Mr. Ahmed is the guy who had taken down the axle, and Mr. Khalil is the guy that had welded the axle back together. Both are highly professional people